Finally today, there's a piece of Nebraska in Portland, Oregon. And it's a piece that, by my estimation, weighs a couple thousand pounds. And this machine uses wheat grown in Nebraska to create new foods that feed the world and expand the export market. In 2016, representatives from the Nebraska Wheat Board helped in arranging a new home for a tortilla maker that was no longer being used by the University of Nebraska's Food Science Department. Its destination? Portland, Oregon, and the state's Wheat Marketing Center laboratory. The Wheat Marketing Center was formed in 1988 by 7 states, including Nebraska, and its lab services provide education and research to connect growers and customers. And that research includes hard red winter wheat, a crop that helps shape Nebraska's ag industry and is also a key export in the Pacific Northwest.
Hard red winter is the largest class of wheat being grown in the U.S., and it's utilized in so many different products across the spectrum, everything from steam bread to noodles to pan bread and other things. And we do research and training on many of these items. So we'll be showing hard red winter to customers throughout the year and encouraging them to use it as part of their blend in their products.
Partners of the WMC, like wheat breeders at UNL, send in wheat samples for the lab to test. Those results are later made into a report. For Wheat Innovation Manager Bon Lee, getting quality wheat from Nebraska and having equipment like the tortilla line is a game changer in developing consumer-friendly products.
The tortilla has been really a good fit for us, and we do the wheat and flour testing, and tortilla is one of the biggest or the growing market in the United States. So it became a boom, and that's when we got started with the tortilla testing.
Bon estimates about 1,000 tortillas are produced each month at the lab. A lot of trial and error is involved, but it's all part of the process in understanding what consumers want and meeting their demands.
We prepare the dough and we divide and roll each piece, and then each piece goes, it's rested a little bit, and each piece goes to a hot press. So without the hot press, if you just press it, especially tortilla, which requires harder or stronger gluten, that when you press it, the dough bounces back. So the hot press, you just keep the shape. So, and then the finished baking.
How quick is the process from beginning to end?
Probably less than a minute.
We have to change belt speeds a little bit depending on the dough and how it handles.
Dr. Jane Bach, the WMC's technical director, says one of the things they're particularly concerned about is making sure the wheat varieties they test maintain the quality standards already put into place, or even push the bar higher. It's necessary in sustaining the export market and making sure farmers in Nebraska and elsewhere are growing wheat the world wants to buy.
Even though we are in the Pacific Northwest, a lot of grain from Nebraska gets exported through our ports. And so we want to make sure that we're staying on top of what's happening in Nebraska and trying to do what we can to improve the wheat quality coming out of Nebraska for the export market, to make sure that the demand is always there, that we can justify the higher price that we can get in the export market, and we just maintain those relationships with our overseas customers.
The American wheat farmer is known for growing the best wheat in the world, and that's a message that we help get out to our customers. Nebraska exports wheat both through the Pacific Northwest and the Gulf, but the main message that we're getting out is that the quality wheat that the U.S. grows is in high demand, and we want to keep that demand by encouraging growers to continue to grow the quality wheat.
Bon also told me that he understands a farmer's main concern is yield, but that quality should be a very close second. He also says he hopes Nebraska can grow more hard white winter wheat each year so more testing can be done on it. If you'd like to learn more about the Wheat Marketing Center, we've got their information on the Market Journal website.